It's time again. It's time I tried this after a couple months from me doing it the first time and it accidentally getting deleted. It is time for another mod showcase! Here's another mod showcase. Welcome to Upgrade Aquatic mod. It's time to look into the fun things we have for this mod. Okay, first thing we're going to start off with is the bedroll. It is a new item in which you can sleep in whenever you need to go to sleep and you're in a stuck situation, kind of. It's crafted with 5 leather and any type of wool. Based off the type of wool that you crafted it with, it will give you one of these colors. Strangely enough, when you sleep in the bedroll, it does not set your spawn point, which is great. And so this allows you to go back to your original spawn point, which might be in a bed at your base, and then not having to worry about accidentally respawning wherever you placed your bedroll. And the weirdest thing about a bedroll is that you can place it underwater and also sleep in it underwater without having to worry about breathing. Next up, we got ourselves some driftwood. Now this is a weird type of log that spawns in the middle of oceans at the surface. This one spawned on the beach, surprisingly enough, and so it comes in all the different wood variations, and it's another type of wood, so you can craft it into anything that is wood related. For example, this is driftwood itself. This is stripped driftwood log, the driftwood planks, stairs, and slabs. And then there's of course the fences and the gate. Now there's also a cool ass driftwood door which can be activated with the driftwood pressure plate. And then this is a trapdoor for driftwood with a button too. Now driftwood ladders, bookshelves, and vertical planks are available in the cork mod, and so this has cork compatibility. But there aren't any driftwood chests yet, and so those will come in the near future. I don't know if that is referring to chests for this mod specifically or for cork. Oh yeah, fuck it, driftwood boat. Okay, now I'm going to talk about some vanilla tweaks. If you were to take coral fans and craft them like this, it would give you a full coral block, and this applies to all of the corals, along with some newer corals that we'll get to in just a second. And then up here we have the Wandering Trader. There are special trades specifically for this mod which you can access with the Wandering Trader. Some of those might be like the new corals and some new plants as well. But yeah, this is Boydle. He's a interesting boyo. How do you feel, Boydle?
Huh?
How do you feel, Boydle? Cool. And then up here we have the turtle shell. Now with the turtle shell, if I were to go into survival, now if I were to put this on, you can see that when I go into the water, those little turtle symbols appear in the bottom right of my screen. Those represent the durability of the turtle helmet itself, and this makes it a lot more effective in terms of swimming around and using this item as an actual item to use. Otherwise, the vanilla turtle shell at the moment is kind of not worth it based off the amount of work you have to go through in order to get it. And so this type of change with it affecting only your durability, as you can see it went down, is a lot more sufficient for the price of this, I'd say. Alright, up here we have some new plants called sea rockets. There are 2 variations. There are pink sea rockets, which are like this, and then if I go over here, there's white sea rockets. Now what you can do with these guys, they're purely decorative. However, if you were to use bone meal on these guys, you could get more than one, and so it's similar to the sunflower in Minecraft, but if you were to also collect these guys, you can get pink dye from the pink ones and white dye from the white sea rockets. But the cool part is that if you can use these specific sea rockets to make underwater breathing suspicious stews. Now, as you can see over here, there's a weird grass-looking thing called beach grass, and there's the short variations and tall variations. They generate upon the coasts of Minecraft, and they're pretty damn abundant. Now, if you were to break these in survival, there's a chance that they would give you beetroot seeds. Now, if you were to use shears on these guys and actually collect the beach grass, you can make beach grass thatch along with the slabs and stairs of them. Alright, right here we have some new corals. Look at all of them. They're pretty damn beautiful. They spawn and generate throughout the coral reefs of Minecraft, and as you can see, that adds a lot of variation to the world and how beautiful it can be rendered, which I think makes for a great experience. Now, there are 9 new corals, along with 2 new ones related to Prismarine. Those are Prismarine coral blocks. This one is the Akan coral, this one's the finger coral, this one's star coral, this is moss coral, petal coral, branch coral, rock coral, pillow coral, and I believe this one is silk coral. There are the actual corals, the blocks themselves, and the fans. And there are the dead variations of these corals as well. And then right here we have Elder Prismarine coral and Prismarine coral. Now, as you can see, they're pretty damn beautiful. However, there's a new variation of this coral called the coral showers, which can be placed on the bottom of the block and create cool little particles, which are really nice. Now, you can actually use these blocks as part of the conduit to activate it. And now you can use stairs and slabs as part of the conduit itself, which is really nice. Another vanilla tweak, I'd say. Jesus, that's so loud. Oh my god, loud! 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 Now, as you can see here, the Prismarine coral and Elder Prismarine coral can be found in underwater ravines, just like this. And they spawn as like little shelves on the sides of the ravines, which are really cool. Okay, now we've arrived at the Ocean Monument. That is because there are new drops for the Guardians. These being the Elder Guardian Eye, the Guardian Spine, and the Elder Guardian Spine. Now, what the eye can do is that you can place it in any direction, facing any direction. Currently, they are deactivated. However, when you do activate them, you can hear that cool little noise. The pupil becomes a little bit brighter. Now I'm going to show an example of how these work. These are redstone blocks. And so when this is turned on, any entity that walks in the view of the pupil will make the eye send a redstone signal. As you can see, it activated the Guardian Spine. Now what the Guardian Spines and Elder Guardian Spines do, when they're activated and you walk into them, they give you a bit of slowness. You can't really go through it, but it hurts you quite a lot. Now with the Elder Guardian Spine, it's the same case as the Guardian Spine. However, when you walk into it, it gives you mining fatigue as well. Okay, up next we have the Embedded Ammonite. These can be found throughout underwater caves and ravines, and they're kind of like fossils if you think about it, because an ammonite was an ancient underwater creature that was kind of like a squid in a spiraled shell, similar to the Nautilus that we have today, which actually we have Nautiluses in this mod as well. But let me go back to the ammonite. You can take this ammonite, stick it in the furnace like this, and then when you cook it, it gives you a Nautilus shell, which is really useful. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we've gotten to the most interesting part of this video, and my favorite part as well. And I'll show you why in just a minute. Now this is the Nautilus! Oh, there we go. It's a cool little buddy-o-pal. He's like a little squid in a spiral shell. As you can tell, there's already Nautilus shells in Minecraft. However, this mod adds the actual creature itself, which is really nice. Now you can put them in buckets and collect them and put them in your aquariums. These guys will also spawn in the underwater ravines, which is really cool, and they won't get dragged down by the magma blocks, surprisingly enough. But there's a catch to these guys. You can name them, and they will provide unique and weird and Unknown skins. Now there are 5 different Nautilus skins. These are 4 of these unique skins. This one has a smiley face. This one has a rainbow shell. This one has the face of one of the creators. And then this one, you're just gonna have to figure out what that one is. Again, in order to figure out the names of these Nautilus, I'm not going to tell you what they are. That's part of the fun. You gotta figure out what you have to name these guys in order to get each of these unique skins. However, for the 5th one, for the 5th Nautilus, I'm gonna tell you guys what the 5th one is, because I'm pretty proud of this. The 5th one is a TB Nautilus. I'm in the mud. I'm in the fucking mud. Oh my god. He's so beautiful. I made the texture myself, which is really cool. I gave him little blue eyes and a red and black shell to represent my skin a little bit, as you can see. He's a beautiful boyo. It's kind of cursed, though. He's kind of pushing me away, but still. Oh yeah, and when you kill one of these Nautilus, they drop the Nautilus shell, of course. But I wouldn't do that. Don't do that to the Nautilus. They're cute. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. They're so fucking cute. Like, damn.
I'm going to take over the world.
No, Nautilus, do not!